We love attraction marketing. We love building a personal brand. We've been doing that for 10 years now. You remember my first couple videos?
Oh, baby, it's hard to forget.
January 2013, we started doing videos. We started studying online marketing. We started studying attraction marketing and learning from, Mike Dillard, Chalene Johnson, Gary Vaynerchuk, jab, jab, right hooking, Ray Higdon. We started learning from these people, but we wanted to figure out how it could work for us, how we could build a business online. And, back in 2013, it was like taboo, right? It was like an unduplicatable method. Like, oh, that stuff doesn't duplicate. Network marketing is all about belly to belly, knee to knee, eye to eye. And we just felt like, no, we're burnt out. Yeah. We got this hashtag MLM PTSD. And we just felt like there had to be a better way.
Yes.
There had to be a better way. You can't sit back, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for people to say, well, what product is it? What company are you with? And as much as we love marketing, we love attraction marketing, we love teaching people how to do videos. In fact, yesterday, we just launched a 14-day video and prospecting challenge with our team. So we love it. Listen, we are the pioneers of leveraging social media to build a business, build a brand, not say the name of the company publicly. I still remember when we first started teaching that, people were like, why aren't you saying the name of the company? Like, why are you being so mischievous or sneaky or misleading? And it's like, no, dude, I don't own the company. And here's the problem. As a top earner, as a leader, people will do what you do and not what you say. They're going to duplicate your behavior. Yeah. And the problem is, if I show up as an infomercial and Nadya shows up as an infomercial, then the people on our team are going to do that. And they're not going to get the same results because they don't have the credibility. They don't have the likability, the trust factor, right? They don't have that trust factor with their audience yet. So we wanted to teach people how to leave that open loop.
I like that.
Right? And the only way someone can close the loop, right? Think of it like this. Your social media is like a preview to a movie. Don't freaking ruin the movie.
Best analogy ever. I love it, John.
Don't ruin the movie. Don't ruin the movie. Like if you knew the plot of the movie and how it ends, the plot twist, would you still buy a ticket? You wouldn't. And it's the same thing with our business. If they know the name of the company, they can just hit the Google and figure it out. And they could probably even go buy the product from the company directly or some other distributor. So we have to teach people how to create curiosity, how to leverage social media to attract people, especially how many of us have a crappy warm market? I bet most of us have a pretty crappy warm market. It's okay. It's okay. So did we at one point.
Yeah.
When I first got started, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. No business being in business, no background in business. Nadya was like 3-4 years in America. She literally moved here when she was 16.
Yes.
How many of you remember when you were 16? Can you imagine moving to another country where you don't speak the language? Do you think she had a lot of influence? Do you think she had a lot of abilities to recruit people out of her warm market? The answer is obviously no. The point is, most of us start off with a not so great warm market, or we've been in the game. We've tried some different things and, we fell flat on our face a few times. So we've lost that credibility. Yeah. So listen, again, I want to just reiterate, we love attraction marketing. We love teaching people how to market on social media the right way and attract people that you can relate to that may be open to what you have to offer. But with that being said, should we get into it? The 3 tips?
I think we should. I think we really, really should. And the first thing I want to say, you guys, I was just thinking about how amazing is it that 2023, we have the luxury from our cell phone to build a media company. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's unbelievable that we can create an account for free on multitude of social media platforms. We can now pick and choose like the life we lead, right? Like, do you want to be on TikTok? Do you want to be on Facebook? Do you want to be on Instagram? Like, which one?
We've been on all of them today.
Like which one kind of like vibes with you best.
Right.
And you open up an account. And then if you can just get a couple of these fundamentals in place, and then you can show up consistently, it's pretty amazing how over time you can create this amazing business and wrap it around your lifestyle. Like if somebody would have told us that 10 years ago, like, guys, look, let me do magic wand and let me kind of give you a little bit of a preview what these activities are going to yield, the kind of net worth you can create because of these fundamentals.
Yeah.
Like, I would never believe you. So if you're listening to us right now and maybe you have some loser thoughts and maybe you have some comparitis, maybe you have this, imposter syndrome, I want you to just drop it like it's hot and let us start with a clean slate. It's a new year, and let's cultivate a vision of a value driven brand, of the fact that you're going to show up, you're going to start messy. I'm a big believer that you always
we all start at suck.
Ugly. Like we all just suck in the beginning. So you have to embrace the suck.
You know what they say, baby? If you don't suck, you waited too long. So when you see someone that like does their first video and it just pops off and they're just naturally charismatic and they crush it, which is very, very rare. You're just thinking, dude, you've been waiting way too, like you were that good and this whole time you weren't doing videos.
And you've been stingy with your goodness.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And so if you've been stingy with your content, with your value, it could be that you're too close to your genius. Like a lot of times maybe you're like, where you go, doesn't everybody know that? Your does are somebody else's ahas, and those people are praying for a solution. You've been stingy.
Yeah.
So if you're stingy with your value, then your monies in your bank account are going to be stingy with you. So let's cultivate a bigger vision. Let's kind of see ourselves 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And I promise you, if you put yourself on this path and you give yourself grace and you recognize the fact that you are just going to suck at it, you're going to figure it out as you go. There's no way you can figure out all the moving pieces like day one. It's like playing a sport. You're going to just have to pick up the ball. You're going to play the ball. You're going to get better as you do it. But down the road, I promise you, you have to trust us on this. The life that you can cultivate, is amazing. So let's get into it, John. Let's talk about
and the best way,
tips.
I want to talk about this too. The best way to start down this path.
Yes.
I want you to start jotting down some bullet points, telling your story. And the tough part is, especially as you get older, you have different stories, different segments, chapters in your life.
Yeah.
And just start sharing some of those experiences with people and the lessons learned. Also, what are you learning? How are you growing? What courses are you invested in? Or seminars or webinars are you attending? What books are you reading? Like what season are you in and how are you? We said this earlier, right? Whatever you lack, you attack. Like I suck at sales. I suck at prospecting. I'm not a great leader. What books are you reading to get better? What courses are you invested in? Who are you following? Who are your mentors? Like having a mentor was game changing for us 20 years ago. But the purpose of this is the 3 tips, 3 ideas to generate more leads. And here's the bottom line. You're creating content. You're putting yourself out there. You're telling your story. You're getting comfortable with discomfort. You're getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And then on the back end, you need to start reaching out to people. And for God's sakes, I have this conversation multiple times a week. So I have to always repeat it.
Yes,
it is not
repetition is mother of learning.
Spammy. It is not spammy. It is not #commission breath to reach out to people that you're connected with and ask them if they're open to the products, open to the opportunity, or if they would be open to being a referral partner, if they would know anybody that might be open to the products or opportunity. Now, personally, I don't like leading with referrals, but I have people on my team that is literally how they spearhead their business, how they launch new people, is having new people launch their business, offering the opportunity to set up an account, set up a referral code, and earn shopping credits when they refer people that buy products. So there's a plethora of reasons or ways to build your business, and there's different reasons to lead with both. What we have found is it's easier to duplicate. Pay attention. It's easier to duplicate helping a brand new person. This does not mean that you have to do it this way, but I still find it even easier for me in some cases to lead with product. Some of the best leaders, some of the top earners within my organization started off as curious customers. They're curious.
I love that.
They're like, is this liquid collagen really that good? Is this belly blaster really that great?
Customers.
They were curious customers.
That's awesome.
And then when they got results using the products, they were easy to upgrade. it was easy to get them interested in the business. Yeah. But a lot of times I have people, they just express interest in our product. And I say, would you also like to take a look at the opportunity and how we earn income sharing these products on social media? And I get lots of yeses and lots of nos. The point is, if you are going to get good at anything, it's creating curiosity around your product. Look, facts tell, stories sell. If you don't have a success story on your product, then go find them in your ATM groups. Go find them in your communities. Because here's the thing. If you were the CEO of Huggies Diapers.
I got that visual just now.
You ain't wearing the diaper.
You don't need to be the testimonial for the product yourself.
Hopefully. But you know it works. You've got some belief and confidence.
Right.
You know it works.
Right.
So you'll notice if you follow my stories, I will share weight loss testimonials, especially if it's one of my personal customers or one of my leaders or one of my personal recruits. And when they have like a crazy story, like I just want to like scream it from the rooftops. Now, I did not lose weight on our weight loss system because I've always been skinny. I've never been a guy that needed to lose weight. If anything, I had to gain weight, right? I needed to eat more, not less. I needed a weight loss product. I need a weight gain product. The point I'm making is just because I didn't have a crazy, amazing testimonial, it doesn't mean I couldn't promote the products. And again, if someone is interested in the product, you can ask them to watch a 2-minute video so they can learn more about the business. Well, first of all, you should test out all three, right? Leading with product, leading with business, leading with like the referral, strategy. But I think it's so important to get good at duplicating this method of leading with product because even if you love the business and you love selling and you love building, recruiting, and you don't like selling, you have to admit that there's a lot more people out there. If you have a decent product, there should be a lot more people out there that want to buy your product, use your product, get benefits from your product, than want to sell the product. I mean, think about this. We all own cars, but most of us don't sell cars. So there's more people buying and driving cars than there are selling cars. And guess what? There's more car salesmen than there are car dealership owners. It's the same thing in our business. There's more people that own homes than sell homes. There's more people that own a house than sell a house, but there's more people selling houses than own a real estate firm. So with all that being said, same thing in this business. I need you to have that paradigm shift.
So can I summarize what I heard?
Yeah.
Right? Because you throw out so many nuggets and you speak so fast.
No.
That let us kind of like ground you in some facts. So one of the biggest things that we swear by is testing. And I think so often, you guys, we overthink stuff. You know what I mean? And I learned this from Brendan Burchard. He would just preach and teach to us how, yes, there is, protocols and ways to do stuff. And when you watch other people do their thing on social media and it's working for them, but for you and for your audience and for your brand, until you actually test different strategies,
right,
you don't know which one is going to resonate with your audience.
You don't know what you don't know.
And which one is going to be kind of like something that you lean into and it's more natural for you and something you really, 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 really enjoy.
Yeah.
So test things out, like throw things at it. And then I would watch your analytics. I would take a look and see like what stories do people respond to most? What videos, if you're doing short form video, which type of videos generating the most leads or the most interest?
I want to say something about the leads also.
Yes.
A lead is not necessarily a prospect.
Yeah.
A lead is just anyone that watches, interacts, follows, friend requests. It is anyone engaging on anything you put out there.
I love that.
That's a lead. Your job is to turn a lead into a prospect.
Or another way said.
Oh, I like this. This is good.
Let's turn the suspects into prospects.
Ooh.
So many of us, like right now, as you're listening to John and I, you don't even realize you have hundreds of people that are suspects for your opportunity, for your product, but you've never turned them into a prospect. Like you've never qualified them with a conversation. And you guys,
because,
not to be
why is that?
Channel 3 news, but most people need to be led. You're the leader. The leaders make the most money in any profession. So I think once you make that switch in your mindset that look, it's a numbers game. Now, of course, people are not numbers, right? But it is a numbers game and you have to lead people in a direction where they want to follow you. And the best way to do it is to become detached. And this is a woman saying this to you, but emotionally detach their response like from like affecting you. Like if I was a waiter and I was, at the end offering dessert to my tables, I'm not going to take it personally if somebody says, oh, I'm already full, I don't want any dessert. Like, why do we need to take it so personal?
I'm quitting.
If somebody goes, no, I'm not looking to look better, like lose weight, and like succeed on bigger scale. I like where I'm at.
Listen, most of us aren't doing what she said. You know why? Because we're so worried about rejection. And I want you to flip the switch.
Let's do it.
We want you to be afraid not to talk to the people you know. I want you to start showing up every day like it's a game. You're in a game. You're in a challenge. It's like a reality TV show, like a game show, right? You're competing with others, except the game is 7 billion people on the planet, or at least all the thousands and thousands of distributors in your company and in the direct sales, network marketing, MLM profession. The point is, be afraid that the people in your Facebook groups, in your follower list, your friends, like they're going to join someone else, some other company or some other team in your company, which that's always the worst. You're like clapping and crying. I'm so happy for you, Joel. I don't know why I thought about Joel. So happy for you, Joel. You're clapping for Joel because you're a good person. You're a good human. You're excited for Joel.
But you're crying.
Really upset
deep down
that
inside.
You didn't talk to Joel first, or you did talk to Joel, but you forgot to follow up because, well, I've been busy. Who's got time? You got the laundry. You got the grass that's got to be cut. You got the shows that you got to watch. You got the kids and all the things. And these are just excuses. Make money or make excuses. Choose wisely.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, if you're not talking to the people you know, it doesn't mean they're not joining. It doesn't mean they're not buying. They're just not joining you. Yep. They're not buying from you. They're joining somebody else. So be afraid. Be very, very afraid. A lot of you are struggling with prospecting because you just wing it. You just say whatever comes to mind. You just say whatever comes out of your mouth.
Or you don't do enough conversations.
Yeah. A lot of people, they're like, nobody's interested.
Mm-hmm. Such globalized.
But here's the thing. When I hear nobody's interested.
Yes, talk about it.
I immediately think to myself, well, that's not true. Because if I talk to them, some of them would be interested. So then you say, oh, so what you're saying is I suck at this. Yeah. Embrace the suck. We all suck in the beginning. And guess what? I still get rejection, but I get less than you. Now you're going to say, well, you've been doing it 21 years. Exactly. So you just keep going. You keep getting better. Make money or make excuses. You can't do both. Nadya was actually pretty good. I sucked, but I outworked the negativity. I outworked my insecurities. I outworked first of all, my warm market was trash. I mean, it was not good at all. Nobody was interested. The ones that signed up, it wasn't even warm market. Those were like lukewarm market. Like my actual friends, nobody joined.
But also you were young.
Of course, I was 20 years old. Most of the guys I'd gotten drunk with. Listen, if someone sees you with a lampshade on your head once, all credibility out the window.
Yeah.
So I had to build from scratch, but I want to also point this out. From 2001 to 2015, 14 years in the profession, we built teams, we poured into people. 99% of the people in our business today, because we joined the company we're with in 2015.
Yeah.
99% of those people that are in our business today, customers, teammates, leaders, we didn't know them in 2015 and they didn't know us.
Yeah.
That means 14 years of relationships, people we partnered with, we poured into, we worked with. I mean, all those people, most of them are not in our business today.
Right.
So if you say, well, my warm market isn't interested, every single human I know has said no, which I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. But let's just say a high percentage is not interested. Great. There are 6 billion people, 7 billion people on the planet you can talk to, and God makes new people every day. There'll never be a shortage of humans. But at the end of the day, it does make sense to start with the people you know. Start with the humans you're already connected with. Start with the people already following, already engaging, and lead with the product, lead with the business. People say, what's better, leading with the business, leading with the product?
Depends.
It depends. First of all, test it out. She said it earlier. Reach out to 10 people every day this week. I'm going to challenge you. Reach out to 10 people every day this week. For the next 7 days, lead with the business, and 10 people a day, lead with the products. We paid the price. We sacrificed. We did and we're still showing up. We still produce more content, more videos than most people out there. We still out ATM, out prospect, out recruit our own team. And we've got the #1 team in our company. So the whole, woe is me, just stop it. Stop it right now. There's always another level, but there's always another devil. So it's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. Show up, mess it up, step it up, mess it up. Be okay with sucking. You're going to fail forward. You fail your way to the top.